Good morning, I'm Peter Milios from the Finance News Network. The Dow Jones jumped as investors breathed a sigh of relief as key inflation readings released on Friday came in mostly as expected with no negative surprises. The Dow closed 1.51% higher, posting its best day in 2024 with strong performances from members Salesforce and United Health rallying 7.5% and 2.8% respectively. The S&P 500 rose 0.8% and the Nasdaq just tipped into the red as several big cap tech names saw profit taking. In monthly terms, May saw the Dow add 2.3%, the S&P 500 rose 4.8% and the Nasdaq added a solid 6.88%. Economic data was the focus on Friday. The core personal consumption expenditures price index increased 0.2% in April, in line with consensus expectations according to Dow Jones. Core PCE rose 2.8% on an annualized basis, slightly above the 2.7% expectations. In company news, Dell Technologies fell more than 17% after flagging its AI server backlog was smaller than anticipated. Cloud security stock Zscaler surged 8.5%, while developer data platform MongoDB plunged almost 24%. Apparel retailer Gap jumped more than 28%. Hot stock Nvidia's market value soared by $350 billion in volatile trading following its strong first quarter earnings report, driven partly by activity in its options market. Despite a slight dip at the end of the week, its valuation reached $2.69 trillion, surpassing JP Morgan, Berkshire Hathaway and Meta combined, with its peak value nearing $500 billion in just a few days. Despite no Fed speeches, a packed macro week looms ahead, featuring ISM manufacturing and services reports, JOLTS job openings, and the employment report. Turning to US sectors, energy was the best performer on Friday, closing over 2% higher. This was followed by real estate and then utilities. Tech was the worst performer. On the European front, the ECB is widely expected to announce its first rate cut on Thursday, while traders are expecting the Bank of Canada to cut rates on Wednesday. The ECB is fully priced by the bond market to cut its policy rate by 0.25 percentage point to 3.75%, while the Bank of Canada could reduce its rate by a similar amount to 4.75%. If these moves eventuate, it places the ECB and BOC on divergent paths to the US Federal Reserve, which, thanks to the robust economic data, has markets pushing out the first rate cut for the world's largest economy to the end of the year. Looking ahead to the Australian landscape, the SPI futures are pointing to a 0.5% gain. Thank you for listening and have a great day.